Have you ever thought, if only I were younger, I'd start my own business? Or maybe, I can't get that job because I don't have the right diploma? Perhaps the thought crossed your mind that creating a side business was impossible due to your lack of time. Or maybe you found yourself thinking, of course, they chose him over me. He was the smartest kid in our school. These kinds of thoughts may sound familiar. But do you know what they really are? They're excuses. These are the mental barriers we construct to justify why we aren't pursuing our dreams or why we haven't achieved success. Excuses are like a virus, infecting our minds and convincing us that failure is inevitable, that we're not capable, or that it's too late to try. But here's the truth. Excuses are just that, excuses, and they can be cured. In this video, the focus will be on identifying and overcoming these excuses and how to replace them with actions that lead to success. Additionally, some crucial lessons will be shared from the book The Magic of Thinking Big by David Schwartz. Lessons that delve into conquering fear, building self-confidence, and thinking creatively and expansively. The excuse of not being smart enough. One of the most common excuses people have is the belief that they're not smart enough or educated enough to succeed. This mindset is more prevalent than you might think. But the good news is that it's a belief that can be changed. First and foremost, remember that your attitude matters far more than your intelligence. Intelligence can be useful, but it's not the determining factor of success. The author of The Magic of Thinking Big shares a story about a friend who, despite having only one arm, was an exceptional golf player. When asked how he managed to excel despite his physical limitation, his response was powerful. The right attitude in one arm will beat the wrong attitude with two arms every time. This story isn't just about golf. It's a life lesson. With the right mindset, challenges can be overcome and success can be achieved. Your approach to life and work can be far more significant than any degree or certificate. The belief that only the most intelligent or most educated people succeed is a fallacy. There are countless examples of successful entrepreneurs, artists, and leaders who didn't finish college or who struggled academically. Their success was driven by their determination, creativity, and willingness to take risks. Thinking creatively, the key to success. Let's expand on this idea by considering the importance of creative thinking. Knowing how to think is more crucial than raw intelligence. A person who knows how to think creatively and solve problems will always surpass someone who merely stores facts. When faced with a challenge, the ability to think outside the box is what will set you apart. For instance, think about how many businesses have adapted to the digital age. It wasn't necessarily the most established companies with the most resources that succeeded, but often the ones that were willing to think differently. Companies like Netflix revolutionized their industries not by following the traditional path, but by reimagining what was possible. Creative thinking is what allowed them to see opportunities where others saw obstacles. The power of attitude over experience. Consider this scenario. You're a business owner with two accountants working for you. The first accountant is experienced and does his job well, but he sticks strictly to his duties. The second accountant is new, less experienced, but goes out of his way to assist others, welcomes new employees, and contributes beyond his role. Who would you promote? Most likely, the second accountant, because of his proactive attitude. This example illustrates that experience and intelligence alone aren't the keys to success. Attitude is. The willingness to go beyond what is expected, to take initiative, and to maintain a positive and proactive mindset can make all the difference. Employers and clients alike are more likely to be impressed by someone who shows enthusiasm and a willingness to learn than by someone who simply ticks the boxes. It's the difference between someone who sees their job as a set of tasks to complete and someone who sees it as an opportunity to grow and contribute. Conquering the excuse of age. Now, let's address another common excuse, age. Many people believe that they're too old or too young to start something new. This excuse has shut the door to countless opportunities. But let's break it down. If you're 40 years old and feel you're too old to start a business, consider this. If we assume that people start being productive around 20 and continue until about 70, that gives 50 years of productivity. At 40, you're only 20 years into your productive life, meaning you still have 30 years left. You're not even halfway through, so why give up now? The math doesn't lie. There's plenty of time to pursue your dreams. Consider Colonel Sanders, the founder of KFC, who started his business at the age of 65 after many failed ventures. Or think of Steve Jobs, who co-founded Apple in his early 20s. Both men defied the stereotypes associated with age, proving that success doesn't have an expiration date or a minimum age requirement. Whether you're just starting your career or considering a new venture later in life, age is nothing more than a number. What truly matters is your passion, energy, and willingness to take action. The importance of big thinking. Another crucial lesson from the magic of thinking big is the importance of thinking big. Most people set their goals too low and don't allow themselves to dream big. But success is measured by the size of your thinking, not by your current circumstances. Let's put this into perspective. Think of someone like Elon Musk, who doesn't just want to improve transportation, he wants to revolutionize it. He doesn't just aim to create a successful company, he aims to change the world. This kind of thinking isn't just about ambition. It's about allowing yourself to envision a future that's far bigger than what you currently see. It's easy to get caught up in the limitations of your current situation. Maybe you're working a job that pays the bills but doesn't fulfill you. Or perhaps you're stuck in a routine that feels safe but uninspiring. Thinking big means looking beyond these immediate circumstances and imagining what could be possible if you allowed yourself to dream without restrictions. Action overcomes fear. Now, let's talk about fear. Fear is one of the most powerful forces that can hold you back from achieving your goals. Whether it's fear of failure, rejection, or the unknown, it's a powerful force that can paralyze you. The best way to conquer fear? Action. Fear diminishes as soon as you take steps toward overcoming it. There's a story in The Magic of Thinking Big about a sales manager who feared losing his job due to low sales. When asked what actions he was taking to change the situation, he had none. The author advised him to write down possible actions to increase sales and to start looking for other job opportunities just in case. The manager took action, and not only did sales improve, but he also received job offers from other companies. The lesson here is clear. Action cures fear. Action doesn't have to be a grand gesture. It can be something small, a single step toward your goal. But what matters is that you do something. The longer you wait, the more your fears will grow. But the moment you take action, you begin to take control of your situation. Even if the first step doesn't lead to immediate success, it's the momentum that counts. Each step forward reduces fear and builds confidence. Overcoming procrastination and excuses. Another aspect of overcoming excuses is dealing with procrastination. Procrastination is often the result of fear or self-doubt, manifesting as an excuse to delay taking action. I'll do it tomorrow, I'm not ready yet, or I need to do more research are all forms of procrastination. The longer you procrastinate, the harder it becomes to take action. To overcome procrastination, start by breaking down your goals into smaller, manageable tasks. Instead of focusing on the daunting task of writing an entire book, for example, focus on writing 1 page a day. Instead of worrying about starting a new business, focus on researching for an hour each day. By breaking down your goals into smaller tasks, you make them more achievable and less intimidating. Another effective strategy is to set deadlines for yourself. Deadlines create a sense of urgency, pushing you to take action rather than putting things off indefinitely. Even self-imposed deadlines can be incredibly motivating. Remember, the longer you wait, the more your excuses will grow. But once you start, you'll find that the task wasn't as difficult as you imagined. Building self-confidence. A lack of self-confidence is another major barrier to success. Many people don't pursue their dreams because they don't believe in themselves. They see successful people and think, I could never do that. But the truth is, self-confidence isn't something you're born with, it's something you build. One way to build self-confidence is by setting and achieving small goals. Each time you accomplish something, no matter how small, you build confidence in your abilities. Over time, these small successes add up, giving you the confidence to take on bigger challenges. Another strategy is to visualize your success. Picture yourself achieving your goals and imagine how it will feel. Visualization can be a powerful tool in building confidence because it allows you to see yourself in a positive light even before you've achieved your goals. Conclusion: take action, think big, and believe in yourself. In conclusion, it's easy to let excuses, fear, and a lack of confidence hold you back from achieving your goals. But by recognizing these mental barriers and taking deliberate action, you can overcome them. Remember, success is not just for the lucky or the talented. It's for those who are willing to confront their excuses, think big, and take action. So, the next time you find yourself making an excuse, ask yourself, is this a valid reason or just a barrier I've built to stay in my comfort zone? Challenge yourself to think bigger, take action, and believe in your potential. The only thing standing between you and your dreams is the willingness to try. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe, like, share, and leave a comment below. Let's defeat the excuses together and build the life we've always dreamed of.